So it all started with a plane. I was going to study abroad for a semester, and I decided to go to San Francisco, the hipster's paradise with all the startups and the Golden Gate Bridge. The beginning was all about finding a place to stay, new friends, the local burger, of course, lectures, selfies, parties, and the high school sports. Then skiing, hiking, more parties, more Golden Gate, more lectures, a huge pillow fight, delicious burritos, St. Patrick's Day, some music, some parties, some study, and then spring break. And while most of our fellow students traveled to Mexico, cheap beers and crazy parties, me and some of my new friends went east. After driving across the state and arriving in darkness, it was pretty mind-boggling to wake up under the trees in Camp 4 with those massive stone walls looking down on us. I had teamed up with Lodovica and Andre and planned a 4-day trip in the valley. You know, the kind of planning where we didn't have a clue about what we'd signed up for.
Welcome to Yosemite Kitchen. Today we'll be cooking
Master Yosemite
Trek mix.
My precious. My new little shoes.
Ready to leave the car behind?
Hello. No, no.
That is the car. And that is the Italian guy. And that is the Czech guy.
And the Czech guys. Why is it?
And now, to the mountains.
We're going for an adventure. Where's all the likes we should be getting for the picture?
Mario on my back. Whoa. Mario, say hi.
up on the clean. I must be far from where you are. I lost the keys to the getaway car. Yeah, I must be far from where you are. I lost the keys to the getaway car. Yeah.
Day 1. The bears are getting closer. We can hear them in the woods. So we had no other option but to start the fire and just keep on burning stuff. Because the bears are afraid of burning stuff, especially fire, if you know what I mean. Whoa.
I think this is welcome to Yosemite.
Well, I'm happy that we sleep among the trees when it, flashes and everything.
This is the madness. Thunder, snow, and fear for the bears wasn't exactly what we expected from a Yosemite expedition. But after a long climb from the valley, we had left most of the crowd behind us, and the hiking rhythm started to kick in. Mother Nature was feeling more intimate, and this was when the adventure was really about to start.
What the fuck are you doing, man? He's crazy. He's crazy. He's crazy, man. You like a hot dog?
Yeah, it was snowing. That's not how to. Well, imagine being up there when the craziness happens.
The rest is like down, right? Cool.
Are you happy?
Look happy.
Try to be stay with you. Believe to stay with you. Believe to stay alive. Believe to stay alive. Believe to stay alive. Believe to stay here. Believe to stay alive.
Anymore.
They are not gonna find a place to stay on that side of the lake. Just look at it.
So this side that's made for tourists is where we're gonna stay. Do you see the bench?
Or touristy people.
This guy knows what he talks about
I know about
because
tourists.
he's a tourist.
I've seen tourists. They do crazy stuff.
You're crazy, man.
I am, totally.
I'm a bear and I want to open this. No clue. No clue. No clue. No. I was hoping it's gonna go down.
So Andre, I'm just wondering, how do you like your whiskey best?
Well, it's quite cold in here, but you know, I like my whiskey the most on rocks, so that's the way we drink it. On rocks.
You're gonna get the whiskey on this rock?
Maybe each of us can sit on a different rock, so it's actually on rocks. Or maybe we can pick it up on rocks. I hope I was not shooting video. I cannot see the rocks. Shit.
So good morning, cookware. Guess you have been cold.
Like our tent.
I'm pretty sure we had all underestimated how cold Californian mountains can be in the spring. At least, we had only brought our summer sleeping bags, which meant we were pretty much forced to wear everything we brought to keep warm during the night. But with the rising sun warming us, we decided to take a swim. After all, this was the amazing day where we were supposed to hit the highest peak of our trip, the 3,000-meter Cloud's Rest.
The picture! Oh! 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 La 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 I cannot move! Open up! Worth it.
That was the funniest thing ever.
On the way to the peak, we met the only two other people we'd seen since we left the valley 2 days earlier. Two guys from Texas who had plenty of experience in desert survival, but came just as unprepared for the Californian snow as we did. Together, we managed to keep snow-covered tracks and decided to head for the top together, even though it seemed like Cloud's Rest would, surprise surprise, be super cloudy.
Det bildes i karakter.
Not the worst place you can take a rock out your shoe, huh?
I know you want to go home, but
No.
Wait, other way.
No, we were gonna put water in it. Oh shit.
How does it taste? Is it done?
Oh
Yeah,
yeah,
it's done.
I am extremely surprised that this turned out well. But it did.
Oh, it's really good.
Instead of mac and cheese. Or we can have both. Or we can have mac and cheese now.
ahoy kami no.
Whoa! I hope there's gonna be.
Good.
Very good.
It's so rewarding to plan a trip for that one big climax. Spent 3 days climbing from 1200 to 3000 meters, sprinkled with majestic nature experiences all the way, and you feel like you've really earned it once you're on the top. That awesome feeling of accomplishment is always followed by some kind of post-adventure blues. And on our last day, we only had a short hike back to the valley floor.
Best is beautiful. A waterfall.
Wasserfall?
Wasserfall? Yeah. Oh.
What is this shoe?
It's my hiking shoe.
I have not seen this shoe for days and days. On an even more sentimental note, this is of course also why we chose this kind of trip over the great party version of a spring break.
I'm gonna try and stand
To
up.
get an amazing experience with new friends that we will never forget.
Cheers.
For the good trip.